Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly video update. I am your host, Matt DeWolf, Editor-in-Chief of Car Wash Magazine. Hey, this is the only program that exists to give you everything you need to stay connected to the car wash community. So, we're giving you one key takeaway every single week to make sure that you can stay ahead of the competition. All right, now, this week, we're going to kick off with one easy takeaway. So check this out. I want to lift this up and celebrate this. This is Megan Ragsdale's new book, Risky Women. Megan is with Soapy Joe's. Super awesome to see someone in the industry selling a book, having some great success with it on a topic that we talk about a lot, right? Like, how do you, as a woman in this industry, practice your leadership and make sure that you have your village in place? So, cool book from a car wash professional. You can check it out anywhere you can buy books, easily to acquire. I got my copy on Amazon, of course. The next thing I want to really share with you all, super easy stuff that you can take back here. You need to come to the Car Wash Show. Duh. It's May 8th through 10 in Las Vegas. And here's why. So we've got a couple events for you. So there's a big bash opening party sponsored by OPW Vehicle Wash Solutions. That's going to take place on that Monday night of the show. Really help get you kicked off and have you set up for your best show experience. Lots of fun games, lots of free food, complimentary drinks. Really awesome time. Another one I want to make sure you see if you're coming to the show, and I know most of you are, the Hall of Fame celebration. That's going to be May 9th. That's the Tuesday of the show. We're honoring Frank Dorsa from Classic Car Wash and Manuel Manny Lozano from Lozano's Car Wash, two industry originals. Really, really fascinating stories that we're going to share with you all there. And the last takeaway I have for you in terms of events this week is this one. So this is coming up next week. This is the Consumer Research Webinar at 11 a.m. Central Time. This is going to highlight some of the new findings from the latest research. It's going to be a little bit surprising for you, so you got to register for that. Again, you got to be an ICA member, though, to make sure that you can attend that. So check that out. Now, what else do we have for you this week? Well, this is fun. So this is an M&A land, or actually not necessarily in any merger or acquisition, but it's in that development greenfield space. We've got Superstar expanding into the Colorado market. Now, they've been eyeing this for a while now, and they are going to set their sights here. There's a nice photo of one of the new sites here. They're going to set their sights, honestly, on getting to about 12 locations in that area in the next year. So big development plans from Superstar as they expand in that southwest region, kind of coming up into the mountain range there. And then we've got an interesting piece of news for you on the supplier side. So CRM company Rinsed, they've partnered with OPW, who we just mentioned as a sponsor. OPW and Rinsed have partnered. Really, this just means that they're making it easier for those who are using OPW products to really work well with Rinsed, to eliminate some of those API fees that might come up if you're using point-of-sale systems from within that brand. So interesting stuff there. And then we've got down here, this is interesting. This was launched at the Car Wash Show in Nashville 2022. Mark 7 Smart Care offering. If you've seen this, it's pretty cool, right? It's all the sensors and how all the technology can work to come together to really provide both a better clean on the car, but also really make sure that it's optimizing your usage of chemistry and all of those kinds of things. So really cool stuff. You can check that out at Mark 7's website. And then this is fun. This is fun. Look, we get to go on some car wash visits from time to time, and we get to film a lot of cool stuff. This is a look for you live from Gleam out in Colorado. right, so super cool tour from Gleam Car Wash out in Colorado. We've got more great content coming up for you in the next few weeks from our trip out west. Lots of great content coming your way. I can't wait to share some of it with you. Now, speaking of content, let me get this up for you. This is the latest story we dropped on carwashmagazine.com. So this is called Before You Seal the Deal. This is all about folks who are in that space where they're thinking about selling their wash. They maybe don't know exactly how they're going to approach that. But here's the deal, right? This article gives you some of the insights that you need as you kind of consider what's possible. So that means that valuations are changing, right? So while we went through a period of really big kind of booming sales, those valuations are changing a little bit. We're seeing some increasing stakes of minority stakes in companies, which is interesting. There's an increased number of sale leasebacks as a way to really raise capital and fundraise for your organization. And then maybe the last one here, Greenfield, right? So we've been talking about it in kind of this expansion 2.0. Greenfield, in the words of Mandalorian, this is the way. So a few key elements there in that article for you. Go check it out. Some great insight from people a lot smarter than me on the subject, but really worth the time to read. You can get that again. You can get that in the magazine. You can get it on the magazine website or in the Car Wash Magazine app. Make sure you download that app and have all the car wash content you need at your fingertips, no matter where you are. So that is all I have for you this week, friends. We'll be back next week with more updates and more key takeaways for you so that you can make sure that you're staying ahead of the competition. And most importantly, that you are staying connected to this car wash community when you're out there and you're just killing it washing cars. You know, there's only one thing you've got to do, and that is keep it clean.